Hey everyone, it's Sensei Pink, and I'm coming back to you guys for my review on The Kiss Bed episode 31. Don't forget guys, go follow me on both Instagram and Twitter, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more weekly videos. Also, I just want to give a big shout out to Ingrid and thank you so much for checking out my content. You know, I was shook when I saw the notification that you follow me and then to see that you were checking out my videos. Sensei Pink loves you, girl. Alright, now, jumping into this episode, we are brought back to the illegal cliffhanger that Ingrid left us on last week, in which it seems as though Patrick is about to confess. Well guys, basically what we get from Patrick is that he tells Sarah that he's a bit scared of being replaced by the person that she begins to date. After this, Sarah then apologizes for being quite a bit of a jerk recently and then expresses her feelings on this situation. She goes on to tell him that she did in fact think that he did begin to like her, but then she wondered why now? But after hearing Patrick out, it sort of put things into perspective for her. Sarah then once again goes on to friend zone Patrick for life by telling him that he will always be her best friend, but she hopes that he understands that when both her or Patrick begin to date someone, that person will become priority. Now, assuming that Patrick is not going to go to the school festival, Sarah then heads out of the nurse's office and tells Patrick to get some rest. Now, with Sarah gone, Patrick is just kind of left in shock because apparently that's not how he wanted this scene to go down. Now, Patrick, my guy!
I was rooting for you! We were all rooting for you! How dare you! Learn something from this!
Patrick, you are supposed to be getting out of the friend zone, not trying to build a home in it like you're Bob the Builder. Let me chill out. Maybe when the Lord is done helping Tammy, he can help Patrick, okay? Moving along, Sarah, who is now outside of the nurse's office, and kind of falls to the ground because she's just sad and upset because she's reflecting on what just happened because obviously my man Patrick keeps playing with my girl's feelings. So now she's worried about going to the festival with Joe. As Sarah is expressing her frustrations, she's expressing them out loud. And sure enough, my beloved Oliver begins to walk by, but as he sees her on the ground, he just quickly jumps behind the hallway wall where he was and begins to overhear this little convo she's having with herself. Oliver does overhear that Sarah does like Joe, and her wondering that why would Joe like her if Patrick doesn't even like her? I mean, either way, I could fight Patrick all we want. We all know the end game. Oliver x Sarah stands over here. You know, that's gonna be how it ends, and that's on that. Continuing on, Oliver, who is a little bit tired of overhearing Sarah complain about her life, steps out and comes in front of her and wonders what she is doing on the floor. Telling her that it's the usual boy problems, Oliver then tells her, instead of worrying about boys, you should be worrying about your studies, to which she agrees. Before ending their convo, Oliver then asks Sarah if she passed her math test, to which she gives the swift, nice guy pose, causing Oliver to blush. I'm living for that little nervous blush that y'all saw on Oliver's face, y'all. I'm living for it. I'm living for it. It's Subway x Sarah, nothing else. As Oliver then begins walking away, Sarah is then met by Lulu, who just happened to be walking past. Lulu then tells Sarah that she can sense that her first kiss is gonna happen pretty soon and to keep her predictions from earlier in mind as they will probably help her out. We then end off this episode with Sarah trying to figure out what that last prediction that Lulu gave her earlier in the day, and with her excitedly running home because her first kiss may just happen at the school festival. Now that this episode is over, let me vent. First of all, in terms of Patrick, I have no words for him because that guy needs to stop working with Bob the Builder and get his head in the game. But thinking about what he told Sarah, I feel like realistically what he told her is the core of the truth for him, if that makes any sense. I do think that Patrick does have slight feelings for Sarah, but I think that before he steps up like in this love triangle, square, or whatever it is, Patrick needs to decide whether it's Sarah's love and affection that he wants, or is it just her attention since he's used to having it. Now that my vent is over, it's prediction time, guys. For my first prediction, I think at the school festival, Sarah will be getting her first kiss either from Oliver or Patrick. I think that this first kiss is something that might sort of be stolen from her by either of these two characters, or, you know, maybe not. They might come from like affection kind of place. With Oliver, I think that he may just give her a kiss because he does like her, and I mean, this comic is the kiss bet. It would be nothing without our subway boy. Or he kisses her, yes, because he likes her, but because he doesn't want Joe, who like is like maybe secretly a player or something, to take something special like that from her. With Patrick, I think it might just be him feeling a little bit jealous of Sarah fawning over Joe at the school festival, or it might be his feeling of like maybe entitlement because, you know, she liked him first or something. Or he just randomly kisses her out of the love and affection that he has for her, throwing another monkey wrench into Sarah's feelings for him. And if he does that, we're gonna have to fight. Point blank period. You know, Ingrid, just, you know, so that I can fight Patrick, just send me like a life-size cutout, and like, you know, I'll hit him with a little 1-2, because I gotta get that in for my girl Sarah, you know. For my second prediction, I think that the Yang household is about to turn into a full-blown WWE fighting ring, because now that Oliver does know that Sarah likes Joe, if Joe is secretly like a fuckboy, I think that Oliver is gonna go home and fuck shit up because he does not want Joe to hurt her. We all know that Oliver knows some self-defense moves, so I wouldn't be too surprised if Ingrid throws in that he's like a black belt or something. Make it more perfect. Let's do it. Speaking about Joe, I just want to theorize about him for like one more minute. I'm gonna be honest here. I feel like Joe is like a complete mystery. There are times when I think that he does like Sarah, but then I do see him being nice to other people. I feel like Joe is gonna reveal maybe his secret in the next upcoming episodes, and like his secret is gonna be that he's just not into girls. And I think that maybe he's going to reveal this secret to Sarah because out of everyone, he seems to like her as a friend the most. I also think that Oliver knows this secret about Joe, but you know, he doesn't tell anyone because maybe in the past Joe was teased about it, and it may be the reason why he transferred schools in the first place. Why? What? Like, come on, think about it. Why is he at a whole different school than Oliver was? It may be the reason why Oliver just kind of doesn't care about the girls who are fawning over Joe, and it may be the reason why he looked the way he did, I guess, when he overheard the news of Sarah liking him in this episode. On a side note, I just want to note that as Oliver did hear that Sarah likes Joe, it does look like he's pouting a bit. Just saying, just had to throw that out there. Wrapping this up, I could totally see this little theory of mine happening, and it would just explain why Joe is the way he is. Or I could just be completely wrong and Joe could either have a girlfriend, he could be a player, or he could be into Sarah's cousin, or he could just be really into Sarah. Who knows? Well guys, let me know. What did you think about this episode? And let me know, do any of you think that Patrick will be able to build a ladder out of the friend zone? Go follow me on both Instagram and Twitter, which will be in the description below. And smash that like button if you enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget guys, hit that subscribe and notification button if you want to see more of me, Sensei Pink.